This is a communique to Commander-in-Chief Donald J. Trump and Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard regarding the Hawaiian Kingdom, specifically according to U.S. Public Law 103-150, the Apology Bill, as well as the de facto state of Hawaii's House of Representatives House Resolution number 23, both of which state that the Hawaiian Kingdom is in continuity, and both have language speaking to the effect of how it's the United States' responsibility, the judiciary, the president, the people, to make amends, or as they say in Hawaii, ho'oponopono. So, as a measure of honoring our oath to America, to the Constitution, and as a way of fostering present and future good relations with other countries that foreign shadow governments in the United States have taken over. They took over Hawaii in 1893, and many other countries have fallen since. So individual and personal sovereignty is essential for national sovereignty and national security, and America's contributions to the Hawaiian Kingdom for the formal restoration is something that brings integrity back to America and back to America's armed forces. The Marines illegally took over the castle 100 and some years ago, and now a group of Marines is helping to facilitate the formal restoration out of duty, out of honor, for America, for the Constitution, and for the Hawaiian Kingdom. The larger vision is a global village where individuals are free. So we are creating Kauai University here on the island of Kauai, which is a crossover between the Hawaiian Kingdom and the Polynesian Kingdom of Atu'oi. There are many different tribes, many different clans, many different advocates of sovereignty. The state of Hawaii recognizes any organized system of nationalizing citizens to the Hawaiian Kingdom. Those born here, those with the Kanaka Maoli blood, and those who have formerly been processed through naturalization are considered Hawaiian Kingdom residents. So, as guests of the Hawaiian Kingdom, we are creating a piece of land in which we can educate ourselves and the world as to what is necessary for basic self-governing as a Hawaiian Kingdom, as America, as a global village. The basic essentials of education and treasury and agriculture, so that people don't have to go hungry or without shelter or transportation, so that everyone has the minimum requirements of food, water, shelter, transportation, communication. We are creating a center of sustainable living to be able to showcase 21st century living with the best of both worlds, technology and nature, wilderness and society. We are exploring and discovering and documenting what it takes to survive in Alaska, in Hawaii, to represent almost every ecosystem on Earth. The Kauai University has chosen a parcel of land in Kilauea on Kauai that's commonly known as Common Ground, and it's an $11 million property, 40 acres. It has almost all the facilities. It certainly has all the facilities that we need to run this university. And what we're offering at this university is agriculture, media, and manufacturing as a direct catalyst, as a form of bold action, as you, Mr. President, have challenged us to do. And it's a way of giving attention to the forgotten people that the President has also mentioned is important. So bold action, giving attention to the forgotten people, addressing and solving the homeless situation, education, treasury, defense. Simple, sustainable living is the objective, and this is a center of learning for that purpose. It's an $11 million piece of property, $11 million more for administration, and $11 million for outreach and marketing and distribution of the educational material. So we're looking at a $33 million budget that I want to see come from defense, from education, from agriculture. I want to see it come from corporations. I want to see it come from billionaires and millionaires, and even grandmothers and teenagers who want to contribute $5 or $10 towards a worthy education and a worthy center. Not just for America, not just for the Hawaiian Kingdom. This is for the whole planet. This is to learn about the earth, to learn about survival, to learn about sustainable living, holistic health, and agriculture ultimately is what it all comes down to. When we've got everything else covered, we still need to grow food, and we still need to harvest and bring it to market. So this university is all about agriculture.